I forgot where I put my Deadpool mask. Oh, my name's Fox Right, so your name is Fox. Or, actually, I'm Miles Morales, with the secret identity of shit. Me. Oh, my name's Fox. Oh, my name's Fox Right, so your name is Fox. And people always do say Deadpool and Spider-Man look the same. Maybe not this exact Spider-Man, but you know. I just got out of Deadpool and Wolverine, which we'll watch the trailers. I didn't watch any of the trailers, so I didn't know anything about what was gonna happen. Spoilers also, I'm probably gonna spoil some stuff about this movie. I want to say this right now. Go watch it. It's really good, especially if you're someone who grew up with like the original X-Men movies as well as like original Marvel movies, from stuff like the Ben Affleck Daredevil to what is it? To the Blade movies, to everything around there. I would definitely recommend this movie. It's really good, and I'll say this right now: this is my favorite Deadpool movie, like legitimately. And I'll get more into that in a second. Watch the final trailer real quick, and then we'll get in this. And Wolverine, by God, Wolverine. All right, let's get in 3, 2.
I know I turned everything.
Also, fuck scalpers. Like, by God, I thought like, oh, maybe there'll be like a shit ton of cups left. No, there's nothing left. At 2 AMCs, there's nothing left of cups. And I wanted to get the ones with the toppers, so.
Into a joke. But I care. I want to use that for something important.
Asgard.
I waited a long time for this team up.
Marvel Studios.
Actually,
I want to see what the first trailer was.
You're well regarded. You were an X-Man. Fuck that, you were the X-Man. The Wolverine.
Yup.
He was a hero in my world.
Yeah, well, he ain't shit in mine.
In 1 week.
Scott used to beg me to wear this suit. So did Storm and Beast. But I couldn't have him thinking I wanted to be there. And it was too late.
It's only 9 people, but my entire world is right here in this picture. And I have no idea how to save it alone, but you know how to save them.
God. That defines us.
Whoever you think I am.
We all have what defines us.
You got the wrong guy.
Yeah.
You were always the wrong guy.
X-23.
Until you weren't.
Are you ready?
Fuck yeah, I'm ready. I'm the Wolverine.
Done. There you go. See?
Stop it.
I love that song. What? And it feels... Is that the same one? Like home. Like a little prayer. Down on my knees. Wanna take you there. God, I love this. I love this movie so much. And I want to see... the first... Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Deadpool trailer. I want to see the first one. The first one that, like, let's see, official trailer. Let me see. Three months ago. Is it this one?
Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay. It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
I'm sorry, I just want to check I want to see the first trailer real quick, the reveal of Wolverine.
Who's asking?
See, this is why it's also good that I didn't watch any of the trailers, because I was very surprised. I'm like, oh shit, it's TVA!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me.
Can you tell that there was way more money put into this set of the TVA over over Loki? Which, yeah, it makes sense. That's a TV show. But also, that's, you know, it is really funny. I'm like, my God, how the hell are you gonna, like, maybe try to make it look a little bit like the Loki show, because you are blowing the Loki one out of the water, and it's kind of off.
You are special. This is your chance.
To be a hero among heroes. I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
There's so many more ass spanks this July. Everyone deserves a happy ending.
God, I love this part. Wait!
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
God. Alright, so let's actually get into actually talking about the movie. The movie is fun. The movie is fun as hell. Down to, like, because here's the thing too, like, and this is how I feel like is about, like, the first two movies. I like the first two movies. Don't get me wrong. I really, really do. But both Deadpool movies are really, really fun. But I will say there are things like him breaking the fourth wall, along with a few other things. Like, him breaking the fourth wall, at least in those ones, to me, it never felt like it went far enough to where it was, like, fully breaking the fourth wall. Like, maybe there's, like, one joke here or there. Maybe I'm misremembering. But if I remember correctly, he doesn't use breaking the fourth wall as much. This one, he uses it like he uses it extremely well to great effect. Multiple times. Down to stuff like the opening credits. You see it a bit here. Like the opening credits where they have a dance number. Where they have a dance number during a fight, which, by God, is great. Yeah, here. Like, while this is all going on, it's going by the Backstreet Boys, Backstreet's Back. And I won't try to spoil too much, honestly. But I'll say this right now, like, people thought, like, oh, having Wolverine in this is gonna pretty much desecrating Logan's corpse from the movie Logan. It's desecrating the ending. By God. They not only did they know you would think that, they also went along ahead and said, let's go ahead and enhance that shit. By God, the opening is so good. And while, like, this whole fight scene's going on, and, like, it's very imaginative how he's killing a bunch of people, especially towards the end, like, by God, it was so cool. I'm like, oh shit! He didn't even get the Wolverine. Anyways, it's really fun. Like, just seeing that whole beginning fight, and then while it's all going on, you have him dancing in the background. Actually, God. And this is also, I'll just say this right now. This is also why I prefer certain characters to wear masks. Because, especially live action ones. Because there's a point where it's like, okay, yeah, I'm watching Ryan Reynolds doing this or whatever. At this point, no matter what, no matter who it is, this is Deadpool. This is Deadpool dancing. Yeah, it's not Ryan Reynolds dancing it, but it's Deadpool dancing. Like, by God, give it up for this dude who's the dancer. But this whole movie is a love letter to Marvel while also making fun of Marvel and all these other stuff. Like, point where we see Wolverine in his suit and Deadpool goes, "Oh wow, you actually wearing the yellow suit? Not like you're embarrassed to be a cartoon character." Because, like, yeah, like, why the hell hasn't he worn the yellow suit? Especially since he isn't born. Ever since which one of the New Class movies where they showed him with the suit and he just doesn't wear it? It's like, really? But yeah, like I'm trying to think. This entire movie is great. It goes on the basis of Deadpool trying to save his universe, Earth 10005. I'm not sure if that is a reference to anything or not, but 10005, which is his universe. He's trying to protect it, and he even tries to join their Avengers. And here's the thing, and the thing is, like, even at one point, like, he's talking to Happy, which, yeah, of course, it's gonna have Deadpool talking to literally the guy who started the MCU, Kevin Feige, started the MCU. And I say that in a quotation because, technically Stan Lee and all that stuff, but, he wants to join the Avengers because, his girlfriend says she's gonna pretty much leave because he doesn't take anything seriously, I guess, and doesn't know if he really wants what he really kind of wants, I guess. And it's him trying to first wants to join the Avengers because of that, but then eventually it's actually no, he's doing it because he needs to save the universe because the TVA, specifically Paradox, which I do love that they keep with the naming themes for like certain characters. Like you have Morbius, like the Morbius strip. You have Ouroboros, or is it Obi? Ouroboros, and then you have Paradox, because, a paradox being like, okay, well, this can't happen, because if this happens, and then, it's a paradox, it's a concealed loop. So they keep with that theme, too, which is kind of funny. Which is kind of great, this guy here, but throughout it, you have different things, where they also introduce something along the lines of, that there has to be, like, I forgot what exactly it's called, but, like, pretty much a main character for a universe, and if that main character isn't in that universe will slowly die out. And just so happens Deadpool's universe is the Wolverine. Logan, which like, one, I don't know how connected Logan and Deadpool really originally were, if that was supposed to be the exact same universe. But, especially because then X-23 also there, so I'm pretty sure anyways, there's some paradoxes there, so whatever. But Deadpool pretty much having to find a new Wolverine for his universe to survive. Which, it's funny, because this is an MCU movie, but it doesn't necessarily take place on main Earth. On the Sacred Timeline's main Earth. I'm not calling it 616, because that's not the timeline. That's not the Earth. It's Earth 9999999, 1999999, if I'm remembering correctly. I also love how the staples to keep his wig in are on throughout the entire, almost through the entire movie. But, this movie is a ton of fun. Again, the fourth wall breaks, freaking great. And again, it's the whole idea that he tries to find Logan, which he does find Logan. They both get sent to the end of time. And then pretty much in the end of time, or the wasteland, that's where we meet a bunch of other Fox characters, from the original X-Men bad guys to spoilers again, major spoilers for certain other heroes and characters, which I will spoil this one. Blade is in it, which is really funny, especially because that one big Blade goes, "Man, I don't like you," and Deadpool goes, "Yeah, you never did," which, if I remember it correctly, I don't know if it was Ryan Reynolds specifically that Wesley Snipes didn't like in the third Blade movie, and he stood in his trailer acting like a diva through most of it. But it is funny because, Blade didn't like Ryan Reynolds' character, because if you don't know, Ryan Reynolds plays a character in Blade 3 who's a vampire hunter too. And he's a smart ass. He plays the Ryan Reynolds character of being a smart ass and everything, which is pretty much the basis of Deadpool, and one of the main reasons why me and my brother really liked that movie and really liked this guy Ryan Reynolds eventually becoming Deadpool, because for a long time we always said yeah, he'd be a perfect Deadpool. And obviously we have 3 movies to solidify that. God. But this movie, I'm trying to think, sorry. This movie is just fun. So damn fun. It is a rated R movie. There is blood, there is gore, there is cursing, there is all this other stuff in it. Does a movie need all that? No. Do I want that for a Deadpool movie? Yes. And by God, do they deliver, because holy shit, if this movie is not just a crap ton of fun. Hell, the suit looks badass, one. They give adamantium swords. Again, the fourth wall break, really, really great in this. Down to everything. Points where he talks to one of his other Deadpool incarnate, his other versions of himself. And he goes, I forgot what, it was pretty great. It's one of the movies that he was in. And then, I love Deadpool's he just says the name of the movie, oh, this. And then he looks back, and then Deadpool's like, do you think that's what I do? He legit sounded pissed. I love that so much. I also really love that, everyone tells him to shut the hell up at some point. You talk too damn much. Especially Wolverine. Him and Wolverine are so good. I love, they give this Wolverine his own redemption kind of arc in this, which is really, really good. Again, and the thing is, they have him in the suit through 90% of the entire movie, and even towards the very end, where we do eventually get a scene where he's shirtless. Spoilers. There's a part of the suit that he still keeps on, because they're by God, we waited years for it. You're going to keep that damn thing on for as long as possible at this time. And by God, do they go for it. It is so good. Also, this is Xavier's sister. Obviously, you got X-23. How he gets these guns is hilarious. Dogpool is amazingly cute. God, I don't know what else to say. Without going too much into spoilers, maybe I'll make a second video talking about it. But, holy shit, if this movie is not just so damn good. It's legitimately really, really good. The jokes are funny. The fourth wall, again, I keep bringing up the fourth wall because that is really funny to it. It ties in with MCU being with the TVA and all this stuff. Wow, and even you saw Aboleth in this, which I was like, holy shit! But Deadpool was from Loki season 1, episode 5. Even down to when this girl's trying to destroy the universe, and it looks like season 2 Loki with all the strings. God.
I'm the Wolverine.
I don't know. I don't want to spoil too much. But yeah, and the thing too, Asgard. It has the whole thing where they can reference as many things as they want at the end of the time. But everything down to they have Wolverine and Deadpool fight multiple times. Hell, the Hulk makes an appearance. Hell, I'll say this right now. Spoilers. Major spoilers. Chris Evans is other than probably Stan Lee, has some of the best cameos in movies. I want to say that. Some of the best cameos, and it is really one of my favorite ones. I don't really want to spoil it, because he is so damn good in this. Also love how, like, he's trying to push as far away as possible from the goody-goody boy of Captain America as possible as well. Sometimes it's kind of amazing. It's really amazing. It's really also just realized the helicarrier back here, which obviously that's a reference to, you know, the helicarriers in the Marvel universe, but also might be a reference to them being like, what was it? Like, there was a theory, I know my brother told me about it, that in the first Deadpool movie, the big thing that the final fight that Deadpool takes place on is one of the helicarriers from Civil War. So that might be a reference to that kind of fight too, especially because this whole big fight happens here. But this movie is great. This movie is fun. The colors were like the different characters, so that it looks great. And like people were complaining about this. He was like, "Well, if you take all the colors off, it doesn't look like it." Yeah, no shit. That's like half of a superhero suit. One of the main reasons I don't even like because I've seen a lot of more modern, or some of them where like they just give them like a jumpsuit kind of thing with like different colors. Like I don't really like those. Like the X, like they kind of do like the X-Men, is it 94, 93, 97? Where like it's just like a jumpsuit with like different design, color patches kind of on it. And it's like, eh. Like obviously, yeah, you need the colors and everything to make it look good. And it looks freaking great.
A long time for this team up.
Honestly, I'm really hoping that Disney's gonna have like one of those like play set things where it has a bunch of figures of that for this movie. I don't know if they will, because obviously this is a rated R movie. But who knows? Because I would love to get it with like this, a figure of like the Wolverine, because I can't get the toppers because I'm not paying $80 for a goddamn cup. But this movie is so much fun. This movie is so much fun. I will say, it does think that Deadpool said, man, no one's like the Multiverse Saga now. And I'm like, I like stuff like Loki and all that. I ain't gonna lie. But, I don't know. Also, there is a piece of paper that says Secret Wars. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like, oh, it's the end of Secret Wars or not. Like, we're not gonna get the Secret Wars one because of Kang's actor, but maybe we will. I hope we will, and I hope they bring back the same actor for Kang. But seeing these two together, and like I love things like, you know, Deadpool saying like, "You're the best Wolverine," and even like points where like you think a character is gonna die because, you know, you'd imagine like, you know, they said like certain characters say they were only gonna come back for a certain amount of time, and like when something else happens towards the end, I'll probably bring a spoiler review at some point, but at the very end, where it's stuff we're like, oh my god, and this, I was like, oh shit, like legitimately was surprised. I'm like, oh, wait, what? And you're gonna be doing this till you're 90. By God, I love this. Like, I don't know what else to say without spoiling it. I highly recommend it. Go watch it. It's really fun. This is probably one of the, this is definitely like, because there's a lot of, Thor Love and Thunder is a okay movie. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is a masterpiece. That one's really good. I'd say this is along the lines of it being a masterpiece. Because it has... The jokes are really good. It amps up the last movies while still being good. And also, one of the things that I want to bring up, the main thing I want to bring up, this feels now like a definitive Deadpool. Like, I really like the other movies and Ryan Reynolds stuff, and it's great. But the main reason why... And the main reason probably I like certain movies I love Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Really do. He's probably my favorite Spider-Man top. But I love the Tom Holland movies because it's Spider-Man, yes, and you have Peter and that, and it's really good, but also interacting with all the other Marvel characters. And that's what it feels like here. Like, the other Deadpool movies are still good, but I'm happy now that we can see him interacting with all of the other X-Men. We can see him, it's not just him and like the two others, it's him interacting with all the other X-Men, interacting with Wolverine, interacting with characters from the other universes and movies and stuff. Like, I want to see more of that. I want to see a lot more of that. And hopefully we will. Hopefully Deadpool will come back, because I might make a spoiler review like tomorrow or later. but there is a a foreshadow, I guess, or a spoiler of what's to come in the future. And by God, oh yeah, other characters like the Hulk and all them popped up. But by God, am I excited to see that? Because it's going to be really funny. Because I want to see Deadpool interacting off of the other Avengers. I want to see all these characters coming together and meeting. Because yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see everyone coming, and I like this because Deadpool. This fills out another layer of the Marvel Universe, too, where like we're exploring other universe, and I like that. In the end, he doesn't merge with spoilers, I guess, for the actual. He doesn't merge with the main Earth. He stays on his own universe, which hell yeah. And there's a bunch of other things. I'll get more into it later, but just know I really like this. Go watch it. It's so damn good. Thank you so much for watching. See my videos. Hopefully enjoy this. When I got more time, which maybe tomorrow night around there, I'll record my spoiler one and I'll talk more about it. But thanks for watching your videos. Hopefully enjoy this. I'm gonna go see this again like in a week with my father, so this is gonna be great. But thanks for watching, and we will see you later. Also, I will say this too, like I love that one of the main songs is and it feels like home. Because, not only because, like, it's the idea of, like, you know, Wolverine and Deadpool are finally together, but also, on that same note, like, Deadpool's home in the MCU, which I'm like, hell yes, because I want to see him interact with everyone else. But thanks for watching your videos, hopefully enjoy this. And we will see you later. Doesn't look that bad, does it?